G'day and welcome to the show. Today is the second part in a four-part journey from Coober Pedy right through to the edge of the Kimberley, and it's been brought to you thanks to our good mates at Lotus Caravans and the Caravan Industry Association of Australia. Today we're going to be having a good explore around Alice Springs, so stick around as we show you what's up down under.
It's time to see this land of wonder. It's time to go and see what's up down under. What's up down under?
On this journey we started in Coober Pedy and had a good look around town before heading off to Kings Creek Station. Then we travelled on to Alice Springs where we are today before exploring the mighty Tanami track, and we'll be finishing off our journey in Fitzroy Crossing. And with us on this journey we're lucky enough to have my mate Borgie with me. He's towing the Trooper, while I'll be towing the off-grid thanks to our mates at Lotus Caravans. Now, as we showed at the end of last week's episode, we were out on the road from Kings Creek Station on our way to Alice Springs. And while you're out on the road, it's important to be mindful of others. I've just come up behind a road train here on the Stewart Highway. Now, this is a fuel tanker, but it's irrelevant what sort of road train it is. These guys are only allowed to travel at about 90-95 kilometres an hour by law, so we'd like to poke along a little bit faster than that today. We've got some miles to cover, but it's important that I let him know what I'm doing. So he's pretty busy up there on that steering wheel trying to keep that thing on the road and everyone safe. So I'm just going to communicate with him a little bit. Now, I can either go to channel 40 and have a chat to him, or I can just use my headlights and indicators to talk to him as well, and I'll see whether I get his attention. So what I'll do is I'll give him a flash, and that'll let him know that I want to go around him. Now, when it's safe to do so, he'll use his right-hand indicator to tell me that it's okay to go around. I can then pull out, have a little look to be sure for myself, and then off I go past him. When I get past him, he'll give me a flash of his headlights. That'll say, "You're clear of me, old mate. Pull back in, you're all safe." When I come in, I'm going to indicate left to pull back in. I'm going to give him a flick with the right-hand indicator, a flick with the left-hand indicator, and another flick with the right, and that says thanks very much. A bit like sign language for the highway, isn't it? After another great drive, it wasn't too long before we arrived in our next destination, Alice Springs. Alice Springs is the hub of the interior of the Northern Territory, and you'll find that most journeys either start here, end here, or pass through it. But it's more than just a place where you can come and pick up your supplies and move on. There's stacks to have a look at around here. Now, this is Anzac Hill, which is a good place to come, have a look, get your bearings and find out where you want to go in Alice Springs, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Alice Springs is the third largest town in the Northern Territory, and it's called home by roughly 10% of the territory's population. Alice Springs has plenty of events going on throughout the year. You'll have the markets, the Fink Desert Race and the Camel Cup, which we'll be seeing later in the show. To plan your holiday journey to a beautiful place like this, our mates at the Caravan Industry Association of Australia can help. Just visit letsgocaravanandcamping.com.au, your guide to caravan, RV and holiday parks across Australia.